Alright, so the guys over at Syntax are doing another CSS battle. Sounds like they give themselves a 15-minute time box, so I'm doing the same. They're doing battle 187 here. It's a striped triangle sort of thing. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer with 15 minutes. And let's jump in. Alright. Steve Y. Man, I am struggling to spell style today. Alright, style. Can I do this all on the HTML? Maybe. Maybe. Background. I'm going to start with a conic gradient. And my conic gradient is going to go from 90 degrees. It's going to be transparent, and then it's going to be dark purple. That's what I think. Why is nothing drawing? Red, blue. Okay. From 90 degrees. That works. And it's going to be transparent. That works. To dark purple. That works. I don't know why it didn't work before. Alright. What is this angle? I don't know. 50 degrees. And then this is 0. Doesn't look right, but we'll fix that in a minute. At 70 pixels. 50 pixels. My selector is currently selecting the HTML and the body. I only want it selecting the HTML. That was the little artifacty thing. See this little artifact here? That's the same styling on the body, so I don't want that because it's going to confuse me because I'm not very smart. So let's see where we are. Okay. It's not that bad. Let's try 90. Nope. 80. Nope. 5. Maybe. And 50 is not right. 60. That looks right. Oh, okay, winning. Alright. Now, under that, we're going to have a repeating linear gradient. It's going to go from light purple to is it? Maybe not. We'll see. It's going to go from, I think, 60 degrees. That's exactly wrong, I think. That is better. I don't know what these numbers are going to be. 0, 20 pixels, and 0, oh, I have to space that, 30 pixels. Okay, that's too big, but that's alright. The size of the dark parts is pretty close. That might be 10 pixels. Maybe this is just too big. 15. And of course that makes that bigger. So 25. Not quite. 14 and 24. 23. 25. 13. 23. 24. 12.5. 12. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. That is wrong, but looks like the right ratio. maybe it's exactly wrong. So 26 is the right end number there. Everything else might be wrong. Let's try 10. Okay, that's clearly too much dark purple, not enough light purple. So let's try 16. Getting closer. Can I just move it 10 pixels? Ooh, that's really close. 11, 9, 8. It's really close. Okay, but we do have a problem. This last bar, the last one, is thicker than all of the others. So we have to deal with that. But we have to deal with something anyway. So it's not the end of the world. So we have another. So go on top or below. It goes on top. We have a linear gradient. We had to do this anyway. It's going to go from minus 60 degrees. It's going to be transparent. And it's going to be... Okay. I'm rethinking this. I don't want it on top. I want it on bottom. Oh, not a period, a comma. Linear gradient, minus 60 degrees, light purple, dark purple. Now we can't see it at all because it's being hidden by this one. But if I made it light purple, if we change this to transparent, not with 2 of those, but with that many of those. Okay, so it's going to go from light purple to dark purple, but then it's going to end at, I don't know, 200 pixels. And this has to be something. 100 pixels. So, 0. What am I doing wrong? Something. What if I turn this off? Let's turn this off and get this working. So it's going to go from 0. Let's make it work again. Work, please. Let's get rid of all my color stops. Okay, there's the thing. Which is cool. It's going to go from 0, which it already does, to 0, 50 pixels. Why am I seeing nothing? I want it going from minus 60. Is that wrong? I think that's wrong. 60. What if it's 0? Let's make it 0. I want it going from light purple to dark purple, but it looks like it's not doing that. Why isn't it doing that? 80, 60, minus 60, Let's turn off this one. Now, minus 60. Okay. Light purple to dark purple. 0, 50 pixels. This one doesn't have to have a start, but it does have to have an end, 50 pixels. There we go. Now I'm done being dumb for a minute. Alright, so we aren't seeing it because it's completely hidden, so let's make this 150, 250, 350. That's going to be too much, but that's okay. We're going to go back to 300. And then we turn this back on. Three, 10, 305. Why is it not working? Because this is still hiding it. Okay. Have to go back to the previous plan. But I have to change it so that this is the dark. No, this for the dark color. This is the light color. And this is transparent. And this needs to be 320. Oh, 300. Crap. Transparent. Oh, it gets dark. I have to add a stop. I have to add another color. 305 pixels, 0, comma, 2, 295. And then this needs to be 300, 298, 98, and hopefully that's a match. Yeah, that's a match. Okay. I didn't hear if they were code golfing or not. There are some things that I could clean up here. 50 pixels doesn't matter. I can get rid of that. 50 pixels. Can I get away with 53Q? And not tab. Let's see. Have a minute left. 85 pixels. Is there a better 90Q? Uh, 295. 78 millimeters. 298. Nope. 16. 4VW. Whoops. 26. Nope. 8 should be 2VW. And let's just minify the rest. space, there's a space, there's a space, and we're done. 656 and 206 characters, 207 characters. That was a previous time that I tried this challenge, so I'm one character worse this time than I was last time. So that's it. 655 and 207 was my score. I'll go and watch the syntax guys' videos and see how they did and put it in the doobly-doo. Thanks for watching. See you next time.